Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new series, and this is called Psychological Warfare. This is a short series. In this series, we will be looking at solutions to the issue of being gang-stalked, harassed, and having your life disrupted by dark forces that are targeting you and your life force, your light, and your energy. We are going to kick off with NeuroPlasticity. Every moment of our life, with anything we do and experience, we are shaping our brain circuitry. When we eat food, positive chemicals are released and our brains are trained to associate pleasure with food consumption. Thus, the very thought of food leads to the brain sending signals like cravings and anticipation for the expected pleasure. If we keep feeding ourselves, this brain is shaped in a way that we indulge in overeating. Similarly, when we laugh, love, exercise, and do creative work or any positive activity, the brain is shaped towards positivity, and we gain benefits like joy, kindness, patience, contentment, and other self-fulfilling attitudes. So it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. On the other hand, when we live in suspicion, isolation, anger, anxiety, and helplessness, the brain is shaped towards negativity. And we move further down the negative spiral with consequences like hatred, self-loathing, fear, hopelessness, and other self-defeating attitudes. Thus, what we feed our brains and or minds has an enormous impact on our day-to-day lives. We're going to close out this first section with a quote by Stephen Covey. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Think about it. I am a product of my decisions. So although all this mess might be going on around us, we have to make a decision regardless. We have to take responsibility for where we are going to go. Are we going to allow this to destroy us, or are we going to stand tall? Are we going to stand strong and make a decision to move forward regardless? That's my question. We're going to close out this first section of this short series with their tactics. So, their tactics. I have observed that all methods of harassment have a common set of procedures which can be described as follows. 1. Get the attention of the target. In other words, the mind is focused on external phenomenon. In brackets, activities of the gang stalkers, end of brackets, or negative thoughts of fear, anger, helplessness, and self-pity. So they want to generate within you negative thoughts of fear, anger, helplessness, and self-pity via the activities of the gang stalkers. That's what they want to do. The question you need to ask yourself is, are you going to allow them to do it? Or are you going to look for solutions instead of going down the rabbit hole of toxicity and negativity and allow them to ruin your life? So, number 2 of their tactics: cause irritation and or pain and or discomfort and or frustration or other physical and emotional torments that induces fear and or anger and or helplessness and other negative thought processes into the target. Let's move on to number 3. Repeat and make the target fall deeper into the negative spiral. So if you look at 1 and 2, they rinse, dry, and repeat so that you, we, us will fall deeper into a negative spiral, all the way down into the rabbit hole. Okay, so we're going to close out this with the last section, which is thoughts lead to words, which lead to actions. Negative thoughts lead to negative actions. Repetition of negative actions like anger, hatred, self-pity, hopelessness, fear, etc. is unhealthy and keep us in a state of weakness. And such a person is easily manipulated. So lastly, here's a quote by Mahatma Gandhi. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. I'll be back with part 2. This is Empowered Lioness, signing off, signing off, signing off, signing off.